Hello guys, so today we'll be looking at variables, and let's first type in JavaScripting. As you can see, we have completed introduction, so we'll be looking at variables. So what's a variable? A variable is a name that can reference a specific value, and variables are declared using the let keyword followed by the variable's name. So as you can see, let example. So we can try to do it. Remember how we created our file? So we're going to type in touch. Let's first increase that. Touch variables dot js. So let's try this out. Variables. Let's minimize this. So this is how we declare a variable. So here is just declared. It has no value assigned to it, so it's just a declared variable. But then we can initialize this variable. For example, we can type in you can also use another keyword called const for constant example, and then followed by an equal sign. The equal sign is meant to assign some string. Let's remove this. So this is an initialized variable. So you may wonder what's the difference between let and const. Variables initialized with the keyword const or constant, standing for constant. They make sure that the variable you have initialized cannot be changed. The value in the variable cannot be changed. But once you initialize it with let, it makes it possible for you to change what is initialized here in the value. So as we are looking at variables, there is something special about variable names, and those coming from other programming languages. Yeah, cases are very they are very useful, and they matter because JavaScript is case sensitive. Example, and having something like this. Let's say I've called this example. So it was giving us warnings at first, but now it's not. That means it is case sensitive. It knows when you change the case. But in our tutorials, we'll be following the convention of writing in small letters, and if it is more than one word, we'll be using what we call camel case. Let's say example 1. You see that the 1 starts with capital O, but we don't have a space here. Variables don't have spaces in between them. They don't start with numbers, and not any other symbol except with a dash. So take note of that, because it will be very useful in your programming adventures, and as you grow in developing and programming, you must put this at the back of your mind. So here we are having sort of a challenge that we'll be covering, and it's saying that we create a field named where the file, and we have already created the file. So what are we going to do? In this file, we are going to declare a variable named example. So yes, let example. So we have declared it. And then we're going to make sure that this variable is equal to the value some string. So after declaring, you can come here and assign this variable a value. You can always initialize a variable or assign it a value later on after declaration. So we're going to type in some string. Be careful to write exactly what's in the resource, because when we run the verify command, it checks exactly what is given to us in the challenge. So remember, in our introduction, we learned how to print out on the screen. So we are going to print out our variable, the value in our variable example. Oh, not expected example. Yeah. So in the new versions of JavaScript, comma is not much necessary, but it's a good convention to follow it with a semicolon. Yeah. So let's try JavaScripting. Verify variables. So let's run it. Hit enter and we see. So we created it, and as you can see, it gives us even solutions that we predetermined. So you can always check out how the resource worked out this challenge. So that's what strings are. And if you have any queries, please comment in the comment section. And if you like the content, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.